Turning to the United Nations in New York, where the UN Secretary General Antonio Gutierrez made a decision not to assist the U.S. plan of distributing humanitarian aid to the non-combatant population of the Gaza Strip.
I have been calling to the United Nations to be involved. They speak so much and so highly about the humanitarian issues in Gaza. And here you have a fund led by the United States, ready to go. It will start to operate very soon, and it will be run by the fund itself. Israel will not be involved inside the operation center. We will not be the one giving the aid. We will not be even in those centers. It will be run by the fund itself, led by the U.S., and I'm happy that a few NGOs joined these efforts. And I'm calling to the Secretary General to recalculate his approach and to think if he really wants to be involved in the humanitarian aid in Gaza, he should sit down with the head of the fund, with the U.S. mission here, and understand what is going to happen. It's a major operation that will start very soon.
Israeli ambassador to the United Nations Dani Danon further stressed that the manner in which the UN distributed aid in the past, in which the Islamist Hamas exploited it at the expense of the civilian population, will not reoccur.
The UN should understand that what happened in the past will not continue. We will not allow Hamas to take advantage of the fund. We have seen what happened in the past when UNRWA or other agencies try to be involved. We welcome the involvement of UN agencies, but they will have to work with the fund, and the fund will make sure that the aid will go to the people. The packages will be much smaller. It's not going to be containers like we saw in the past. It's going to be packages per families. So we do encourage the UN agencies to be involved and to engage with the fund.
Ambassador Danon went on to reveal that the United Nations effectively gained the information from the media rather than approach Israel or the United States for the details of the distribution plan.
I listened to Mr. Fletcher remarks at the Security Council the other day, and I can tell you that he visited Israel, but he had no discussion about that fund because it was way back, and in the last few weeks there was no dialogue about that. So I would expect UN officials to engage. When they want to speak about issues, they know how to reach us. They know how to reach the U.S. mission. We are here to engage.
They haven't reached out for...
No, they haven't reached out. They got some information from the media, I assume. But I think they should look into that and to realize that if they want to be involved, that is the way to be involved.
Regardless of Israel's calls for the UN to engage with Jerusalem and Washington on the distribution of aid, the world body continues to maintain that the proposed plan goes against the global institution's principles.
Will UN staff in Gaza be banned from cooperating with any operations that they conduct?
I would characterize anything as a ban. I've made it clear that we participate in aid operations if they are in accordance with our basic principles. As we've stated repeatedly, this particular distribution plan does not accord with our basic principles, including those of impartiality, neutrality, independence, and we will not be participating in this.
Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said he had spoken to Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in relation to the situation in the Gaza Strip.
Well, let me just say, I spoke to the Prime Minister today of Israel. I know the President's been in contact with him earlier this week. The President talked about this in a speech the other day, that the people of Gaza deserve a better future than what they've had under Hamas. We think that the elimination of Hamas is what achieves peace. We're troubled by the humanitarian situation there. Both the Israelis, with American backing and support, have offered a plan to deliver aid that doesn't get diverted or stolen by Hamas.